Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about hazardous process in Factories Act 1948.
Now, when it comes to hazardous process in any factory, there should be some disclosure needed to be done by the occupier, keeping in mind that the process having certain dangers. So, dangers, health hazards, and overcome techniques should be disclosed by the occupier. So whatever the dangers are there in that workplace, what could be the possible hazard, health hazards, what could be the possible chemicals are being used or the other products are being used, having ill effects on health of the workers, overcoming those things, uh, whatever the prevention or to control those problematic things should also be disclosed by the occupier. Second thing is detailed policy with respect to health and safety of the workforce. So there should be proper policy, what has to be done, whatever the rules has to be followed by the workers, whatever companies initiative in order to ensure that these things needed to be mentioned by the occupier. So whenever you are creating a health and safety related policy, there might be some people involved from the safety department, HR department, production department. So there might be some committee inside the organization which would create the safety policy of the company. Third thing is waste and disposal plan. Whatever the chemicals or other things going to be used, whatever the materials going to be used, and whatever the disposal plan of it, keeping in mind that it should not ill affect the workers and the people who are living nearby. Site emergency plan for worker and people nearby in case of any disaster happens, how you are going to dispose the chemicals or the products are being used over there in a safest manner that it would not have ill effects on people and the workers. Now, in addition to that, health records of the employee should be maintained because since they are working on hazardous process, so there should be proper maintenance of document, whatever the effects those people having while working on that particular environment. Medical examinations of every worker needs to be done in every 12 months, which is mostly with all the companies having process which having some kind of danger involved. So in every year there should be some medical examination. Now next thing is permissible limit of chemical and toxic substance used, because the quantity might be very high. So through the chief inspector or the concerning authority, there should be limit has to be given by them to the plant by keeping in mind that the process, how big is the process. Accordingly, the inspector or the local authority will give the permission of using chemical and toxic in certain amounts. So first of all, we will discuss about fire. All the precautions and practical measures should be taken in order to prevent the outbreak of fire and spread. So whatever is possible should be done as according to the sections mentioned in Factories Act. Now second thing is safe escape should be there for every worker. There should be some particular area for gathering in case of any fire happens. Next thing is everyone should have fire safety training. So many factories having these fire safety programs in that. So that is also compulsory. Now next thing is safety officer. If any organization having more than 1000 employees, they have to have a safety officer. Second thing is safety committee. Every organization must have safety committee. In that safety committee there must be people from all the departments, from HR to production to safety, and they should have regular meetings in order to have maximum safety possible.